because he still feels to say assembly would that mean die. Keke obin say within the home and obin casting tia that you're growing in politics, in public life. One day will be the year of a here, when really all you have left is your name, your reputation. Today it may seem very trivial to you. I may say a trivial at the end of me, but one fine day you will understand, especially when your children are growing up, you're married, or lawyer Konenim, and I believe I know you're a smart guy, or lawyer Konenim, politics Konenim. Now we cast him for 9 years no credit. You will understand why I'm doing what I'm doing today. And yeah, somewhere that. You know this saying that social media doesn't forget. No. One day somebody will Google my name and that story will appear. Yeah. So it is not trivial. And yeah, somewhere so yes, sir. Shaman. Now the money here said we draw attention to it, and the 1 year Shaman. And then you casually walk into my studio, and you're telling me Shaman. It's about me. Sammy Gyamfi put on my studio.
Shaman, you know.
Yes. Tell me, it's up there.
Sir, Apumbo Code.
Media me here. But Wamania.
Ganon Komoya and the
Sir, Mimi Yanka won't need them how.
Oh, David Jamancasa.
Many brism.
Mancasa.
David, Minya Yanka, you are not on the show.
Mancasa.
David, I'm Sampana Mekacho. Intia, how Uncle Friso.
Chaman Kukufuni.
Untimin could jina baby and could transfer from me.
Oh, David.
Any matem.
Chaman Uncle Mudiabaha.
You think I'm joking?
Piece of
David, now I was a media grow. David. Somebody, if you mean near grosser, you impugn my integrity, you call me names, you put it on social media, radio soka. Now we communicate as the men. You who say we are wrong, you didn't have the courtesy so you will go back and correct it. And you get up and sit on my show with Maminka.
Chaman.
Maminka say because me honestly I'm not happy you're here. Because you cannot come onto the same platform. Didi matem and now they come you want some I no credit. I no crank Maminka here. But what do you mean now? And now communicators need be afa any edi matem. Me catch you didn't bother to correct it, and it's been going. And I didn't any edi matem I can want some here. And on the same platform that you accuse me, you see to do what? To perpetrate fraud and hypocrisy.
Hey, Chairman. And I think and
I go for my ebony.
No, Chairman. Chairman,
go back to where he went.
The worst I will use to name.
One can say one guy hypocrisy
have never been my worst.
One guy
you see, Chairman, to say the medical can we don't have to engage in this on this particular show.
That's why I'm surprised you're sitting here.
We are offended that I've already told you in a private conversation.
But I told you that don't tell me in private. You should have gone back to where you said.
I don't think so.
No, but
we should use this program to settle scores and all that.
Unfortunately for you, Sammy, sorry. Unfortunately, I'm not using my program to settle scores.
Okay.
What could we do? What can somebody run when you no credit? And I'll communicate as the men. I drew your attention to it. You did nothing about it. The only other opportunity I mean, show. For you to come here and sit on this show, I am me and coming to me concerning the show. So I'm surprised about it. You want to kind of like sweep it aside. Yes, but Obia Niha wakudi matemo baby. Now what come one summer and no credit. Now my catcher said yes. Now my catcher said no credit.
I can see, you see, Chairman, you are my senior brother.
You called me and I told you said if and I told you said go back to where you said it and apologize for it.
No problem.
But why you also have the time the catcher said I'm using my shoe to settle scores.
Yet
family should settle scores.
Yet once here you near watching it. We mean your opinion. I can see from the way you are talking, say you are not happy.
I am not. And I don't want to hide it.
It's very sorry for that. They work no. Mate, the baby. Why? Mr.
Politicians. Because you be an question, una yeni pabonia. Me ono na yeni pabonia.
But chama me pe opposition so.
See them.
I can't say when you be saying na resro.
Ancha onyen tokwa. But I mean you be some.
Say cry no.
Me chama
dey to the be as some of these challenges.
So but inka uye nya mekan na we wouldn't get here.
No problem, chama.
Inka wouldn't get here.
Chama ya. So the kasa.
Mun ko isa mi go fit them. Oh. And I remember speech from the and I go to me and I can't speak from the general.
That's retracting.
Thank God we have the ODC logo back.
There's something happening. Diversion, but maybe watch a pie one into Bama excuse on social media. Why did he? My check just few moments ago. There's some the NDC when you communication. No way issue statement be virtually attacking the president. The president embarked on a secret trip to South Africa. Why inform Parliament, which means
but we have communications so that you come there.
Yes.
Okay, Parliament.
It's so unfair. First of all, there's evidence that President communicated to Parliament. Was elected a fake. Indeed, I've just been sent a video.
The video of
having an OC that day. Intibabi read that letter to Parliament. If you saw President one call South Africa on his own.
He was invited by the president of South Africa.
Yeah, and then also there was this
global
music festival and we win. Why he spoke there, and that was the particular event the South African president wanted him to be present. Apart from those, we had two other events on UN Sustainable Development Goals. And you know, president or your co-chairman person.
Yeah, I know.
So, my advice to the young man, and I think he's a very articulate, intelligent young man, our future. I like young people who do that politics. That the day before the election, me pulling me vote away from him, Sabakaya. Because Obakampa will lie or Sabadi will have. But honestly, the Maji or a marathon, it's a lote now via Mutia, more friend, no one in trance, no one can change that this is a marathon. And yet the more
he's just drawing attention.
To what?
Don't defend this one.
Really? Or draw attention there. This spying trapeze knows want to power.
No, but this is misfiring. Misplaced aggression.
Let me read the second paragraph.
It's terrible.
It gets even more shocking and bizarre to note that the president did not inform Parliament about this trip, contrary to the constitutional imperative to do so whenever the president intends to leave our jurisdiction. This is the height of insensitivity and irresponsibility on the part of our president. This act also underlines the misplaced priority of this government. Now, this is Alban Bagbin as Speaker in Parliament. Listen.
Honorable members, before we proceed, I have in my hand communication from the president. It's in the form of a letter to Parliament through the Speaker. It's dated the 30th of November 2018, and it reads, Mr. Speaker, absence from Ghana. In accordance with Article 59 of the Constitution, I write to inform you that I will be traveling outside the country in the morning of Saturday, 1st December 2018, to Johannesburg, South Africa, to honor an invitation extended to me by His Excellency Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa, to participate in the 2018 Global Citizen Festival in commemoration of the 100th year anniversary of the birth of Dr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, former President of the Republic of South Africa, Global Statesman and Icon, to be held on 2nd December 2018. I will return to Ghana on 3rd December 2018. During my absence, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Shah, in accordance with Article 60 Clause 8 of the Constitution, act in my stead. Yours sincerely and warm regards, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic. And as
East FM 104.3, would you meet target?
Is the voice also fake?
So there it is. The voice no say a fake. What's the letter a fake? And he's out there defending the thing though. Okay, in any case, the issue about one form parliament is tangential. You raise an issue bordering on constitutionality. Indeed, possible misconduct on the part of a president. Now we expose the flaw in it now, fallacy in it now. So it's tangential. The main thing is that there were issues here for him to deal with, but he had gone enjoying himself. Look, Alote Tawapaya, Mr. More advice that young, intelligent.
We all make mistakes as human beings.
Oh yes, but I sitting here, I do.
No,
but he should have the courage to accept that this was an error, retract it. I don't even demand apology. He should just say, look, we got this wrong, let's move on. You commit similar errors.
From the consensus level to the national level, one communicators away you one plus one deputies now are people with caustic tongues. Hey, echo bronga half Santi. Now you start this job shamelessly and you need to make
that agent.
But you refer to the president that being responsible.
No.
Such a business action by a national officer.
Please.
Use your experience. Redirect him. Yes, it's one of my editors.
Well, he says my boss and mentor Abdul Malik Kwekubako is a master at editing, but very poor at summary.
Hey, buddy, you better come and see me at the face tomorrow.
His problem is that he loves detail too much. Everything, attention to detail. That is why he's doing what he's doing. Let me move on, gentlemen. I think we've dealt with the Sammy Gyamfi issue.
I haven't raised this thing with malice. I believe our potential. I believe he's very articulate, he's intelligent, or a lot of future in politics. But when you're careful of misplaced aggression, otherwise that will prematurely destroy his career.
Now, a Lutimana knows no Kabibi, but Ubia, in fact, Yajumayimu, but Mestre, a minua sampai.
Into one clay.
Oh, yeah, can I go on a sampai?
So, Wubak of Mua, Abana, and to China so many sampai. Sampai,
okay, listen, a no crack, say, and your okay, say, ya twabba in Krufua. Ya manu cancer more and we idea and beko how here amanimu. Nya aluteka munsumu wobi. If you be anyone animal with him. Many near Hammy, Kakra, and near Abbasi, he said, I think a branch and will phrase here. I think Kokune put to no de mano. And the moon is in I have any fast.
I chopper more. So I said, don't you say what hunting or buy? Johnny saw the best house. So I know, Fafa Miso Enterprise. I do a Fafa Miso.
So, yeah, Sammy Migradam needed the agro said, the birthday, me was saying, was studio program is so adamant to make a party. Now,
the birthday so buy.
And the birthday so buy. I'm make it cry with you. But I think this is the best opportune time for you and all of us. Sir, you bet me I can say Chama General Kafra, sorry. Yeah. Now I feel so officially no. Say let me cry na betro.
Oh, go go me letter. That person me letter.
Yo,
but I was on no. Honestly, contrite heart on pacho. Me letter.
Ah, okay.
Maza. You know how long I've worked for my name?
You have no idea. Sammy, it will be the best.
This is the only name I have.
Say,
Kogofu, oh yeah, you know. Say, I'm not kind of try. I'm not standing to social media.
And then,
the communicators did now.
If I'm not to social media,
and I'm a friend, and I'm catch you say, I could be a person bunidi. We did my term more than 5 years. My imagination mean Kasano.
Yeah.
Or Dimitri radio so. I know Fanya Wokai. I know the Dimatel. And I'm going for recording on what they sending me a friend. I was what's I get you my day? What have I done to this guy? You and I have a very perfectly mutually respectful relationship. And then when you realize your mistake, you still refuse to go back there and apologize. And they kept running with it. But you sit here and you make it seem as if you're cool. Maza, who did you politics no lawyer? Maybe someone general me did you. Ain't me say me dia. I don't know. You've impugned my integrity. Sure. After you heard what you were saying wasn't true. I had no crank. Me free aircraft 3 months member. But you lied about me,
which is painful.
Very painful. You lied about me. Mankasa nyamiana mebwa. Bedi me twin. Mankasa nyamiana mebwa.
So Wapacho indirectly or have also come back to air or
well that he's on already
discuss someone
you see why I said he should walk out of my studio. Because he still feels to say assembly that die. Keke Obin say within the and Obin can say tia or that you're growing in politics, in public life. One day will be the year of Etias here. When really all you have left is your name, your reputation. Today it may seem very trivial to you. I may say a trivial idea, but one fine day you will understand. Especially when your children are growing up, you're married, or lawyer konenim, and I believe I know you're a smart guy. Or lawyer konenim, politics konenim. Now we can't some found you will understand why I'm doing what I'm doing today. And yeah, somewhere you know the saying that social media doesn't forget. One day somebody will Google my name and that story will appear.
Yeah.
So it is not trivial. And yeah, somewhere so yes, sir. Then the money said we draw attention to it. And then you casually walk into my studio. And you're telling me it's about me.
But I know pay me say sister station okay. And what the general secretary said, I was so sad. What general secretary? I mean to repeat it.
Anyway,
he said it about who?
About the Kokame.
Hey,
don't come in.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I think okay, it's just around the corner. You can find it.
Can we apologize and move on? I think let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. I am not trivializing that issue to the extent that from the way you are talking clearly. And to say the medical can kafra.
Can it be retracted on the social media?
Oh, that's difficult. It's gone.
Yes, sir.
It's gone.
It is not, good for you to do that.
Anyway.
I'm not confirming that the mosquito should be okay. Hey, I'm 7 years.